So I just wanted to talk a little bit about like mental attitude and what you bring to the table when you're composing, and why having a good mindset is important when it comes to learning synthesis and creating things. And a lot of it comes down to like your intention, like do you want to do with this? Some people don't know, and you shouldn't be expected to know immediately. Like sometimes it takes understanding the interface and getting to grips with it, and that's part of the process. And then the art is revealed after after the training's done. So people arrive at that at different points. I've been having a few chats with a few friends about this concept, and it's like you've got to arrive at your own point in your own time. Like, don't worry about, oh, am I doing this? And all that stuff is like, it just contributes to an attitude that it will get in the way of what you're doing. If you're going, oh, I'm not doing this, and then there's a subconscious pressure you're putting on yourself, and then you don't get even more shit done. You start to become worse at producing because you have this mental thing. So it's easier said than done, but like one of the things I try and do is when I'm composing is to just think about it as a natural extension of your ability to communicate. Like I just go, when I'm communicating with these things, it's saying something completely different that I can verbally. And I just like communicating like that. And that's what I've studied and trained in for years, is how to communicate using these machines. And it took me, like, I've been producing for a long time, but it's only in recent years that I've started to really sort of execute things with it. And that's because I'm confident in the communication ability. So, but it's always been founded with an attitude that I'm carving out a good direction. Like I'm actually, putting the work in, putting the hours in and stuff like that. And there's now results, So attitude is so much, and I'll be sort of saying a few more things around this kind of thing with like the blending of mental attitude and how you create synthesis. Because I think it's a topic that people struggle with, but there's not a lot of information about like how you mentally can create stuff, and like I don't know, maybe just going in a little bit more in depth with the mental thing around composition and music technology in general. So I'll leave it for now, but if you've got any questions, please don't hesitate to ask.